Cap, I just recorded a whole video for you, and then someone called because apparently my do not disturb button doesn't work. I don't even know why the fuck it's there. Let's just start over, okay? Cats, here's the thing. So you're in the inhibition 5 energy and exaggerative 9. It was clarified by the insecurity and the completion. I was almost at the end of your reading. Like, I'm legit feeling away right now. Okay? So you are trying really hard to keep it together right now, Cap, and you have a lot of people depending on you. You have a lot of people wanting you to make their dreams a reality. This could even be your children. And it's almost like nothing that you do is enough for anybody. It's like you give and you give and you give. People sit on their ass and they receive and then they complain. In the meantime, you have all these insecurities within yourself. You have all these things that you have not really addressed, things that you have gotten over, but you haven't really gone through and really felt the emotion of it and really, therefore, completing it and closing up the cycle. So, really, I just see like a picture in my head of a bunch of open cycles that just keep turning and turning and turning and keep adding on to the conflict that's already in your mind. Um, so, and there's a great deal of insecurity as well. Um, so the lessons that you're supposed to learn in this is Spark, Magical Map Shifter, and Golden Palace. And so I feel like this is meant to light a fire underneath your ass. You have a good way, Capricorn, of keeping things hidden, of just going through to get through. It could be your ability to access your shadow side, but we all need to have that balance, and so it's necessary for your light to shine out more. In regards to your advice for the situation, you have 2 7s. That's about inner, right? So Spark and Magical Map Shifter here. Sorry about that. Right? So with this spark, I feel like spirit is really, like I said, tying fire under your ass, getting you to move and getting you to realize that everything happens for a reason. There's no reason for you to carry around that hurt and that pain with you. It's not conducive. Okay, with the Golden Palace card here, the number 5, I feel like there's going to be some changes coming about to give you the life that you want, or to give you the manifestation, the security, the wish fulfillment, the tangible abundance, whatever it is that you want. But you have to go through this process. You have to go through this change, Capricorn. You can't keep holding things in and carrying things around. You're going to break your fucking back. Yes? Yes. Okay. So, with your romance, getting to know each other was the mutual energy. Engagement and very soon was your energy. And pay attention to the red flags was their energy. And I picked up the cards that were clarifying it. But basically what it was saying was that this person is really picking up on the fact that you have a lot going on. And you do. You have quite a bit going on. And it may not be something that somebody is so willing to take on, and it may not be something that you want to really delve into a relationship right now. I mean, you might, but if you do, just try to make sure it's with a person that can support your growth and your healing, and not re-injure you or re-wound you, or make you feel comfortable and content with staying in the emotional place that you're in. Okay, anybody that you're with that's triggering growth is going to trigger some type of aggravation out of you, disappointment, upset, hurt, pain. It's not them doing it. It's those old wounds coming up and needing to be pricked at so you can pay attention to them and heal them up, okay? So definitely think about that. Okay, as far as your money was concerned, so in the past you took a divinely guided chance. So you might have stepped out on faith and did something out of the ordinary. Did something that you were just guided to do, not really anything that you can explain to anyone, just really trusting your intuition and doing it, right? Which is super dope. So in the present, it's face your financial fears. And I feel like with this, it's not just financial fears, it's also just fears, period. Like I said, Cap, you have got to face the music. You can't keep just getting over things. You have to go through it, embrace the emotion, and go ahead and take the because are you really even getting the lessons out of it, right? Are you getting wiser when you are not taking it in? How are you getting the lesson from it? How are you growing from it if you're not even taking it in? You just keep sweeping it to the side. So you have to face all those type of fears, okay? And then here you have the power of prayer in the future, right? So this is knowing what your source is, God, your biggest contributor, your biggest bank, And then also with power of prayer, I feel like this is about surrender, right? So moving forward, I feel like you're going to face fears and surrender not only in your financial life, but also in your daily life as well. And at the bottom of the deck, you had unlimited ideas. Because once you surrender, then the path becomes clear in your mind. You can start to see where to go, how to go. You know what I mean? But that surrender has to take place, and that's going to take some pain, Capricorn. And I'm not happy for it, but I am, because it's like finally, like you have to do it, Cap. You have to effing do it, man. All right. So when we picked damn, I'm gonna have to read this again. Okay, so I'm gonna read it. I said, what energy can you harness to kind of bring you out of this? And you got, I keep my own counsel, and you got, I honor virtue. So with I keep my own counsel, this is talking about the 42, I think it's the 42 laws of Ma'at, M-A, and then that little thing, and then A-T. This is talking about when you transition over to the other side, your heart being light as a feather, and that determining where you go in this after world, okay? Your heart is not light as a feather if you're carrying everything with it. Everything from your past, everything anybody's ever said, done, yada, yada, yada. That's not good. It's not going to get you anywhere in this life. It's not going to get you anywhere in the other dimensions either. It doesn't. It's a need for you to embrace what happened, take the lessons, leave the rest, and move along. But you can't do that unless you fully embrace it. You understand? You have to fully embrace it. Okay, with that honor virtue, I'm going to go ahead and read this one more again because I had already read it the first time before I got cut off. So it says, virtue is defined as moral excellence, goodness, or righteousness, but this definition alone does not fully encapsulate what living this ideal means. It has been said that the four cardinal virtues are temperance, prudence, courage, and justice, four pillars emerging from a strong spiritual foundation that holds the divine astral architecture of the soul in place. The pillars of virtue can be honored by remembering the calls to action this ideal evokes. To show temperance is to be reminded to keep your spiritual scale balanced, to keep a calm mind, to control your emotions, to breathe, to remember love are the highest truths. To demonstrate prudence is to exercise caution, to remain practical, and to use discretion. It is to be aware and ponder the weight of your actions, to contemplate how each choice may manifest through every area of your life. Weigh and consider your options for action because there's always a direct reaction as it ripples through time. To be courageous is to keep an open heart and to stay strong in the face of adversity. It is to be reminded to create from a place of love by aligning your heart with your mind. You can dissolve any fear by facing it head on because the only way past fear is through it. All darkness has the potential to be transmuted into light by letting your own inner light shine. Emotional, physical, and mental strength are the actions of this inner light from which courageousness emerges. The fortitude of I honor virtue allows for a liberation of spirit, untethered from the binding chains of fear. To apply the virtue of justice to your life is to will what is fair and to remember to do the right thing always. Being righteous isn't about having to be right. It's about being right in the spiritual sense of a connection to heart, to compassion, to kindness, to empathy, and to a humble awareness of the interconnected nature of every living being. Okay? So I'm just going to leave that. You work that out. So now your advice cards. So you pulled shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. I ain't gonna be no dead horse. You are giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. I'm gonna leave it there. All right. And what you pulled for the Miracle Oracle, Love Oracle deck is when I asked for advice from Source, from higher power. Okay, you pulled short term, then dating, then friendship, family, and soulmate at the bottom of the deck. So, this is the enlightenment, okay? Those situations that happen is just that situations. You have to take the blessing and move forward. Otherwise, you keep this heartbreak going, and it doesn't need to. You keep it going in your relationships with your family. You keep it going in the relationships with your friends. You keep it going in the relationships with people that you meet and trying to become intimate or a partnership with. You're carrying too much heavy weight around, Capricorn, and you have to let it go. And Spirit is tying a fire under your ass so that you can. So you're going to notice the people around you being assholes, being dissatisfied. Nothing that you do is working out. Nothing that you do can satisfy, motherfucker. It's not because they're truly ungrateful people. Spirit has to use them because this is the only way to open up your eyes. They've been talking to you for a long time. You're not listening. So they're going to get to you. Okay? One way or another. All right, Cap. I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't sound like I rushed through your reading. It's just that I just spent a long time doing it and then it got knocked off. And so I hope that you were able to get something from it. I hope that it resonated. I hope that you continue to push forward, because just keeping it together is not enough. It's time for you to live, Cap. Okay? I love you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the page. If you would like a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. And I will see you guys in November. I want to do a couple of free readings for you, Capricorn, especially you and Aquarius. So look out for a post about a free reading giveaway. Okay? I love you guys. Stay strong. Okay, well, not too strong. Be vulnerable. Get weak. To Spirit, okay? All right, guys. I'm being pulled to this right here. I don't know what this is. Capricorn, look, take it how it resonates, but I'm being pulled to it. So it says you think someone is lying. They are. I don't know, but I was pulled to it, so I just wanted to say it before we got off. It's your life. This is a general reading, so don't go basing decisions off of this wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and vibe with it. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. I'll see you next month. Hopefully, I'll see you later this month as well. Bye, cats.